This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. On the run, it's Isaac. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
With the catch, it's Gibson. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the ground with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Knowles are flying down the field. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, no secret. This guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man! And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Knowles! And they strike first.
Man, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for space. It's Isaac. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to ride this running back. First down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Seminoles! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, this offense defense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Going right to work up top. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got his man downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown, Florida. The Seminoles are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And off from the shotgun. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open,
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Noles moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
defense did a great job.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Open spaces. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they... Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Touchdown, no! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Seminoles! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking downfield on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened. And that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
Wants to throw on third down. Under fire. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Catch in the middle, it's Isaac. Knocked down at the 34 after he picked up a 5. It's a first down. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. So now it's second and long.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
And he takes it in. He'll start this drive firing. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man down the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Heaves it deep. He's got it at the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Isaac. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything... Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.